Good evening. Oh, actually, that's not bad. That's not bad. I had this all completely set up before I was watching Genre's stream, and stuff was getting in the way, so I've just had to reset it up without seeing it, because I realised after I'd pressed go live that it wasn't quite set up. But hi, I'm gonna do something I've wanted to do for ages. I hope it works, and if not, don't worry about it. I just need to reposition this. Oh, come on, man. Oh, bollocks, man. I had this perfect earlier. It's all good. You'll be able to see that. So back up a bit. Down a touch. This is not going as well as planned. I will get this to work. Oh, man. Definitely look at the wrong places now. Okay. That'll do. Just please stay there. So we're going to play a game. I'm going to play a game, and you guys are going to watch me play this game. I've played this a few times before with friends, but it can be played as a one-player game, and it's called Escape the Dark Castle. It's a hello. Is it Niberian? When we raided just then, someone called you Niberian, and I was like, "Oh, is that how to correctly pronounce the name?" Please let us know. I've been calling you Nibberin. Right. Anyway, so this is a one-shot D&D adventure. It takes about 20-25 minutes to get through. Maybe 40 if you're all sat around having a laugh with your mates, like, but I'm just here. I have picked the character of the Smith, and the Smith has 4 might points, 3 intelligence, and 1 cunning. And I have a dice that represents my throws, and it says on it the Smith, because that's my dice. The general gist is we turn these cards over. There's 15 task cards followed by a final boss card at the bottom, and we have to make our way through them all and escape, I guess. So I'm sure you'll get the hang of it as you start seeing the cards. At least I hope so, anyway. Let's try and get this into focus. Too much freaking light. Let's kill that. There we go, that might be a bit better. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to focus, which is a pain, but I can still read it. After years of incarceration, I need to pick it up, goddammit. After years of incarceration in the depths of the Dark Castle, you finally break free of your cell. In a small stone room adjoining the cell block stands an old wooden chest. The lock is open. It says draw an item card per player now, which is just me, and I got a distilled wisdom. Discard to apply a single wisdom at any time. I'll have to remember that. You hear footsteps approaching. You must not linger here. You make for the exit, slipping away and disappearing into the darkness. And our first card reads... Your spirit is suddenly wrenched from your body. Paralysed, you can only watch as it drifts above you. You are incapacitated. To restore your corporeal balance, the other players must roll in unison. I mean, how's that going to work? I'll have to roll for someone. Until they have rolled a total wisdom equal to the number of players. After each attempt, you lose 1 HP unless the total has been reached. Okay. So apparently that's my spirit, and it's flying somewhere above me. And I'm a bit freaked out because I can see it. So I'm not dead. I have an opportunity, but I am the only player, so I'm going to have to roll for another character, aren't I? And the character dies over here. Okay, so here I took, just at random, I took the dice of the Abbot. So I need to... There's only 1 player, so I need to roll a wisdom of 1, and if I don't, I lose a hit point. I did not. That's 1 hit point down. I did not. That's 2 hit points down. I did not. I lost all 3 points, and it says at the bottom, if you have not succeeded after 3 attempts, the curse is broken and your spirit returns to your body. So yeah, that was not a good start. Not a good start at all. I will take 3 health points off. Goodness me. Just to let you know, I start with 18 because I'm on a one-man team. Hey, Michaela, how you doing? No worries, I'm just messing around. Okay, so, but at the end of every card, you do get to pick up an item. However, you can only carry 2 items at any one time. So I just picked up a Brew of Might. Discard to apply a single might at any time. Gotcha. Next card. Bringing his cart to a halt beside you, an intriguing stranger insists you sample his latest brew. A healing elixir, he claims. A spiked club dangles from his belt, and, keen as you are to move on, you feel it would be unwise to refuse. How bad could it be? I must choose one option. Take a sip. The man smiles and rewards me, and I get an item card. Take a long draw, which is much more on point. Try and roll might in one attempt. Success, and you gain 3 HP. Failure, and you vomit and lose 1 HP. I mean, I'm a pretty mighty guy, so I think I can go with might, because basically my character dice, in fact, it's probably better under here, has all the symbols. So there's cunning, wisdom, and might is the fist. And different characters have different amounts of each one on the side. Obviously, anything with a shield means I don't take damage as well, which is good. Okay, so I think I'm actually going to take a long draw. I want my 3 HP back. Let's see what I get. I indeed rolled a might. Hell yeah. Ha! Right. Yeah, man. Back up to 18 points. Almost like the last thing didn't happen. All right, on we go. Oh, wait a minute. Next card. You ascend a narrow spiral staircase, emerging onto a windswept bell tower. As you cross the tower, the bell swings into life, its dreary peal shaking your very bones. Any player who cannot roll wisdom or a double in one attempt lose 2 HP as the sound begins to drive them insane. How you doing, Squeak? So I've got to roll. I can roll 1 attempt, and I have to either get a wisdom, which is the star, or a double, which I've got 2 stars there, and I've got 2 might there. I got cunning, lose 2 HP. It's not really going very well. I can see now why they say it's best to play it with other people. Nevertheless, I could have used my bloody potions then as well, couldn't I? Doofus. But anyway, I've lost my 2 HP, so move on to the next one. I'm going to try and read it from the card. Oh, I finally get into a fight. Oh, wow, he's a big boy as well. You interrupt a beast man devouring a fresh kill. Ugh. He raises his head, sinew dangling from his gore-smeared mouth. Then charges. Oh. So let me try and alter that slightly so I can read it better. I must try to roll might or a double in 1 attempt. Okay, so same as last time. Success, I react quickly and dive aside, begin combat. Fail, you are slammed to the floor, lose 2 HP and begin combat. So a might or a double. Come on, please. Yes, he gets a double. So I get to jump aside, say ha ha, but then he actually comes and fights me anyway. Okay, so this is actually my first battle in this playthrough. The way battle works is based on these little symbols down here, which are not in focus, so you can't see them. These are the number of combat dice, or story dice they call them, which you throw for each combat. This is telling me that this beast here starts with, he has 1 fist, he has 1 eye, the cunning, and then you'll throw a story dice for however many players are in, which is just me, so 1 throw, and it's a fist, so the fist also joins that. Okay. So this makes up the beast's stats that I have to beat with my dice. Every roll, if I match one of their rolls, it takes it off the table. For example, okay, I got a fist, and this guy's got 2 here. Fist there, I should have put in order really. Fist there and there, but I've just rolled 1, so that's great. He loses a fist, and he's a bit weaker. However, because I didn't damage him, because I didn't kill him, and I didn't roll a shield, he gets to take 2 points of energy off me, which sucks. Fisted. So we now do another attack round. So I need either a fist or an eye. Getting an eye is going to be hard for me because I've only got 1 on the dice. Okay, I didn't get either of them, but I rolled a shield. And because I rolled a shield, I don't take damage this round. So next round. Double fist and a shield. I can remove the 1 remaining last fist. And I don't take damage because I rolled a shield. So now I have to get this eye, this cunning. And I've only got 1 on the whole dice. This is going to be problematic. Didn't get it there, so I lose 2 points. This, if the dice don't start being nice to me, I could die here. A fist again, down to 10. Hey, that round. Come on. Why wasn't I a more cunning person? Oh, double fist but shielded, that's fine. Come on, come on, come on. Ah, another 2 gone. This guy's just chomping on me butt. Oh, that's the wrong one. It's the other one I need. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, dear, dear. I am down to 4 hit points. I finally got it. Oh my god, I'm down to 4 hit points. I'm going to die real soon. Anyway, he gets vanquished. Ah! It's not going well at all. But I do get to look at the item card. Elixir of Insight. Discard before any round of combat to change any 1 Traptor dice to show a trait of your choice. Do you know what? That is not a bad idea. So I'm going to throw 1 away because I can only carry 2 items at a time, but I'm doing swapsies for that. At least I'm out of prison. Okay, let's see what's on the next one. I'll put it down once I've read it. Oh my god. With a piercing wail, a hideous creature emerges from the darkness ahead. It drools at the sight of you. As a group, choose an option and then begin combat. Do I surround the beast and attack from all sides? That could be tricky given I'm doing this on my own. Or stay together and fight on the move. Now, if you can see here, the different options have different effects on what happens in the fight. Let's try and focus that in. So because the first option is go from all sides, I require... Fucking hell, chunk, come on. I require less dice, but I take more damage per round of 3. If I go for the other one, it takes more dice to kill him, but I only take 2 damage. Given I'm so dead, I need to try and basically get him on the first roll. So that's what I'm going to do. So he has 1 fist and 1 of my throws. Oh, it would be the fucking eye, wouldn't it? However, okay, so we're going to start fighting. But I've got a cunning plan, my lord. The Elixir of Insight that I just picked up. Let's see if I can see it. Discard before any round of combat, which is this, to change 1 chapter dice to show a trait of your choice. So I'm going to drink that bugger, throw it over there, and I'm going to change that horrible cunning to another fist, as that's my strongest trait. In fact, no, I'm going to change it to wisdom. Okay, so I've changed that now to wisdom. However, while the guy's rushing at us, I'm going to glug another potion, which is my last of my items. Distilled wisdom, which can discard a single point of wisdom at any time. So let's get rid of that. Screw you, buddy. And I am going to try and take off this 1 fist with this roll, because I'm in a lot of trouble if I don't. Oh yeah. Screw you, buddy. Alright, he's gone. I'll pick up an item. A rotten, partially eaten apple. Discard to add 1 HP. Considering how close to death I am, I'm eating it immediately. Okay. I've got a cunning plan, my lord. You sense something strange in this chamber. There is a sudden drop in temperature and the air grows still. Then you see it. It's like a scythe-wielding skeleton death dude. As a group, choose one option. Flee. The spectre steals part of your soul and you lose 2 HP. I can't afford to do that. Or I can fight, but the combat special is I'm terrified, and any might you roll this chapter has no effect. In that case, I am dead. I am dead because if I have to get a might. Sorry, somebody has to get a might, and I can't do it because of the situation. So if I were to even try, why did I drink that potion? Bastard. So I'll throw the dice for him. I got another fist, you see, so I would actually need to get 2 fists when I'm not allowed to score any. I'm dead. It's over. It's over. It's okay. You do lose in this game quite a lot. But if you're willing to sit and watch me do another run through, I'm happy to do it. What did that take? All of, 15 minutes? I'll do one more run through anyway. So you need 15 cards. 1 sec. That's the boss card at the bottom. I'll leave the next one on top. None of these were touched, so I will mix in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be alright. Fresh ones, as it were. There we go. Hey, Semba, how you doing? Yeah, rip, man. I got wasted. This is it's a multiplayer, but you can play it in single player, which is why I'm doing it. A card-based dice game called Escape the Dark Castle. I think that made sense to me somehow. Shapocalypse, please do not redeem that this evening. I'm struggling to keep things together as it is. Set on my face and draw me like your ginger. Okay, so I will start a new health balance of 18 because I just died, so I've got to start again. I meant my door open. No man. Yeah, so I get to leave the dungeon again, get an item which is a partially eaten rotten apple. Oh no, a partially rotten apple. So that's fine, and I will turn over the first card. Oh dear. A chamber is flanked by caves and littered with gnawed bones. Ugh. A guttural growl rings out as something emerges. As a group, which is just me, choose one option, then begin combat. I can tackle the beast head on. Come on, focus, you bugger. Or I can use hit and run tactics. I think given I'm a one-man fighting machine, I would probably be best off taking the little tiniest option in terms of... oh, sorry, Squeak, I'm so sorry. I've turned alerts off, haven't I, for this? Actually, I haven't turned them off. I've just built up a new scene and I haven't added them. 1 sec. Dope. Who's the dope? It's me. Oh, God. And something's really screwy with my OBS, so it's just made that, ridiculously big. And okay, right, one sec. And I need to add the sound alerts as well. Thank you, though. Keeping me on my tears, you know? Tears. What the hell are tears, chunk? Oh, there you go. Oh, God, you just saw the flash up there saying fart. So something's gone really, really wrong with my OBS. I'm surprised this is holding together, but every other scene on the entire system, all the cameras are, really skewed out of proportion. I think something's happened when I've put this together earlier to make it not very good. Anyway. Bit and run on the car. No, hit and run. So I'm going to go for this one. So this animal, this creature, I really wish I had a better lighting webcam. I just kind of thought of doing this on the hoof. No, I've not changed monitors. No, I have no idea, man. I have no idea. Anyway, we'll carry on, and if I'm going to do this again, I'll try and get some better lighting. But that was a fist, which works for me because that's my strongest trait. So now, to get past this dude, all I have to do is throw a fist. And I got 2 fists, so that is that enemy dead. Goodbye, splat. And I'll take an item card. Another partially rotten apple. So I've got 2 of them. Remember, I can only hold 2 items at any one time, so I'll have to consume them or throw them if I want to pick up something else. If I want to keep something else that I pick up. Anyway, next card. To enter... Oh, hello. To enter this door, you are forced to push aside thick, thorn-covered vines. They spring to life, binding your wrists and hauling you into the thicket beyond. You lose 1 HP. No! Hacking at the aggressive weeds eventually causes them to recede through cracks in the old stone walls, leaving behind the belongings of previous victims. Draw 2 item cards, and that's the end of that encounter. Right, okay. I mean, I'll eat one of my apples because I just took a hit point, so I'll pump that back up to 18 and get rid of the item. And let's reveal one of these. Elixir of Insight. Yeah, that was real good last time. And Effervescent Evasion. I'm going to keep that and dump my apple. Sorry, Mr. Apple. You're not really worth that much anyway. Right, here goes. A skeletal form lies slumped in the corner of this dark chamber. Beneath the dust of ages, it still clutches a mouldering map. As a group, which is me, I mean, you can help me with the decision, feel free. We must choose one option. Move on. Something isn't right here. Turn the next chapter card, and that's it. Steal map. Nominate a player to roll 2 wisdom in 3 attempts. Success. The map leads to a hidden cache. Draw 2 item cards. Failure. The skeleton twitches, then rises from its ancient slumber to punish you, destroying the map in its rage. Given that I've got 2 pretty good items, I think it would be better just to move on. Way of the fist, nice. I'm going to move on. I really want to get to the end and defeat the last boss. Oh my days. Looks like me in like a Slayer mosh pit or something. without the pectorals. Hey Sean, how you doing? Okay, so as you pass a heavy wooden door, it flies open and a ragged madman bursts through. He wields his shackles as a weapon, and his crazed stare sends a clear message. You stand between him and freedom. I must try to roll might or a double in 1 attempt. Success. I manage to deflect his wild flailing. Failure, and I am smashed aside, losing 2 HP. Okay, so let's try and get a might or a double in 1 attempt. Yes, I got the might. Fuck you, buddy. I'm going into this fresh. Okay, so we're fighting this dude. Oh, hey up. Not me camera. It's very precarious. Got to be careful. I'm so sorry about this shite quality overall of everything on this screen right now. This was an idea I put into practice with very little thought put into how it would actually work on stream. But anyway, he has 1 might symbol, 1 cunning symbol, and 1 dice for me as his fighter, and that's another cunning. Bollocks, I'm so bad at getting them. No, I know exactly the one you mean, the Fighting Fantasy books, and I have done half of one of them on stream before. Next time I go to my mum's, I'm going to grab the ones I've got, and I'm going to do them on stream as well. It was great. I had like a little paint up on screen. I was drawing a map as we were moving along and stuff. I quite enjoyed that. In fact, it would be interesting to do that one again, but with that map, so I know where not to go this time. In fact, that's a really good idea. Shit. That would have been lost when Ripley fried the computer. Oh well. Anyway, right. It's my time. I'm so sorry, Matt. It's awful, isn't it? I thought it would be better than this. I mean, what if I pushed it a bit like further down there? Would that be better? I just don't know, man. Come on. I think my shadow plays with it a bit. Yeah, it does. When my shadow hits the screen, it kind of shoots out of focus. Right, okay, I'll try and sit back a little bit more. Let's just move that over there. With the shadow. Oh, you know what? Let's just put it back over there. Fuck's sake. Oh, I've just made everything so much worse. No, you're not going to give me it. Oh, this is bollocks, Mark. Okay, you have to trust me when I tell you that's what it is. Right, I am going to drink one of my potions to change one chapter dice to any dice of my choice, because I don't like those. My dice ball was actually missing it. Sorry, hiding it. Oh, for fuck's sake, champ. Oh, dear. Okay. I rolled a single eye. Can you believe it? Fantastic. But because I didn't kill him, I take 2 hits of damage. Come on, let's get a double fist, and he's gone, and he's done. Oh, another eye! What are the chances? You absolute git. Where were you last time? Killed because of you. Yes, double fisted. Or double mighted, then if you want to giggle about the fisting thing. He's gone, he's dead. Item card, please. Oh, wow, still loaf of bread. Nice. Discard to restore 2 HP. I'll have a bit of that. Back up to 16. And the next card. Oh man, what's that, me again? A drunken guard stops you and demands to know your business. He is unsteady on his feet and his breath is vile. As a group, choose one option. Bribe. Discard 1 item and he will forget he ever saw you. Misdirect. Nominate a player to roll wisdom in 1 attempt. If successful, we befuddle the guard with a riddle and move on. And failure, the guard tries to detain you. You struggle free and escape, but all players lose 1 HP during the scuffle. I don't really fancy giving you that, mate, so let me try and roll the wisdom. And I failed. I failed with a fist. God, I mean, this camera was only like 10 quid off eBay. I'm not surprised at the quality of it. There you go, that's slightly better. Anyway, so I didn't roll a wisdom, so he tries to detain us. We kick his ass, but in the process, I lose 1 hit point. Right, you are. Being a big softy tonight, and Maple is staying on the bed with the rest of us. Ah, that's how it starts, mate. That's how it starts. But no, yeah, I get that. I can't imagine like having a dog and not sleeping with it. It's part of the joy of having a dog. Anyway. Hurrying into this candlelit chamber, you interrupt a sacrificial ceremony. A robed man in a death mask declares that you too must now be sacrificed. Oh, really? Begin combat! Combat special. You are overcome with fear. Any doubles you roll this chapter count as singles and you cannot block. That's a bummer. So he has 1 star, 1... cunning, and then roll 1 dice for me being here. And it's another cunning. That is not fun. But okay, here we go. A double fist and a shield. The shield doesn't work, I can't block, and there isn't anything to fist, so that's a loss of 2 HP. Oh dear. This could take a while. This could be my doom again. Another fist, no good. I'm going to take that potion to stop me taking damage, because I may as well. Another fist, no good. So that's down to 11 HP. This is feeling very, very similar to the last playthrough. I clearly need people to come and play with me. I've got 1 of the stars gone, which is great, but blocks don't count. So that's down to 9. This ain't happening. No. Down to 7. Down to 5. And I'm down to 3. He's giving me a bit of a kick in this guy, isn't he? Oh, I got one, but I'm down to 1 hit point. So I need to get an eye on this or I'm over. It's over. I didn't get it. I'm dead again. It's not an easy game to win. It is a bit easier, a little bit easier when you've got more people, because obviously you've got more people throwing dice and different strengths and attributes. Philosophically, you can't sacrifice someone one or something you don't care about, as that's not a sacrifice for you. Interesting. It depends on how warped, I suppose, your beliefs are. Maybe this dude just wants to wear skull masks and murder people. So he says it's a sacrifice to his god. You know, that's how you get around these things these days. But really... he's just fulfilling his bloodlust. I feel like I should have less adventure cards, given that I am quite handicapped in the fact that there's just me. How many are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 8 to get through. I'm going to start again from here. You know, it's only me playing, so no one even knows what I'm doing. Okay, this is a new rule. No, it's not a new rule. It's in the book. This is a rule. You can just start with however many cards you want. Right, so I'll put myself back up to 18 for the last time. If I don't reach the end of it this time, that's going to be the end of the game, I'm afraid. I feel like I have to take, you know, I have to understand that I'm dead at some point soon. A monstrous winged creature swoops at you from the darkness above. Its hunting cries deafening. You must try and roll a cunning or a double in one attempt. I got neither. Failure. Its claw slashes your shoulder. Lose 2 HP. I hope you can see how savage this game is. There's loads of expansions, and you can get like a sci-fi one now as well that looks really cool. Right, okay, so I lost 2 HP. Combat special. After a player has taken damage from this creature, they could no longer block it. Oh my goodness. That's a bit of a mean one, if you ask me. Hey!
Ah! What are you doing in my stream?
Hey, Matty, how's it going? Thank you very much for bringing your people over here. Genre, if you're still around, could I get a shout out, please, for Matty? I'm this evening doing a one-man D&D campaign with dice with awful equipment, which can't even focus on the cards like I wanted it to. Terrible webcam quality. Hey, it was an idea that I didn't put a huge amount of thought into. So I need to. I'm about to try and kill this thing that just kind of swooped out at me very, very rudely. I just need to roll a combat dice for myself, and that was a fisty fist. Okay, I'll try and put them there so you can see what it is I'm trying to beat. And that's, of course, knocked the card out of focus, because why wouldn't it? Look at that sexy ginger beard. Oh, thank you. Oh, you absolute bastard. Right, I won't put the bloody dice in the scene then, because that fucks with the focus. Come on, man. Pull my finger. Ah, fuck it. You got to trust me when I say it right out. This isn't something that's going to be repeated. It was a nice idea. Right, I need to roll my dice. Okay, I rolled a fist, which is great. So that's one of his gone. But I take damage because I didn't kill it, down to 14. And now I cannot block this creature, which is a shame. Oh, bloody hell. Here we go again. This is like the third time I've tried to go through this game. It is savagely difficult as a one player. There we go, down to 10 points. I got one of the wisdom, that's great, but I can't block, so I'm down to 8 points. And I'm down to 6 points. And I'm down to 4 points. I just think the dice are against me tonight. This is not my lucky night. Yeah, J2, last night I went to see 65 Million with Genre at the cinema and walked out towards the end because it was one of the worst films I've ever seen in my life. The tickets were free, otherwise I would have been very respectful and stayed till the end. But the only thing that looked worse than 65 million last night was the trailer for the new Dungeons and Dragons movie. In my opinion, if it gives you joy, go for it, mate. And I really hope you enjoy it. But it's just things just aren't for you. It's like, yeah, it's just not for me. I mean, the kids will love it. Right, 2 hit points. Okay, this is my comeuppance for. I think it looks terrible. Again, that's it. That's just opinions, isn't it? If I don't roll an eye, now I'm dead. Well, piss. Third time dead. Yeah, like 65 million years ago, a survivor visited Earth or a spaceman visited. It's honestly, it's so bad. It's so bad. I would press my normal camera, but something's gone really wrong. Oh, hang on. That's not even my normal camera. What the hell? Oh, man. Do you know, this? I think I've really messed up OBS today. I'll just have to stick on this one for now. Yeah, Adam Driver. Trying to act without a script. I really felt for the guy, to be honest. Yeah. No script, no plot, no characters. It was just trash. But then some people like trash, so I mean, you know, maybe people enjoy it. And if they do, fair play to them. It's just it isn't for me. I'm thinking of watching the original Terminator tonight. Up there, I've never seen Green Lantern, to be honest, dude. So I wouldn't be able to say. So that short experimental stream is over. No way. Oh, we're going for a raid. So we raided this guy. I think not last stream, but the one before. Fella playing Rocket League. He's currently playing Hogs of War. Is that the actual PS1 Hogs of War? And how the hell did he get a copy of that? It must be like. Dude, I never thought of playing that on an emulator. I'm just waiting for his ads to pass so I can see if this is him. Hogs of War was amazing. Loved that game. Yes, Jedi Survivor. Come on. Off. Get the hardware. I wish. It is. He's playing Hogs of War. Right, we're going to go see Cutting Class again.
I will never die. You don't count.
Yeah, so I'll be back on tomorrow with, hopefully, if all goes well, tomorrow I'm going to be on with my first ever go at Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, which is meant to be, you know, like one hell of a game. Real classic kind of thing. Thank you very much, Niberian. Is it Niberian? Is it Niberian? I don't know. Oh, you can hear him, can't you? Sorry, I should have muted that guy. That was really silly. Yeah, I used to have. I wish I had it. I mean, my entire life is in this room. I don't have those things, so I have to rely on emulators, I'm afraid. Right, see you all tomorrow for some Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. We're going to go see Cutting Classes playing Hogs of War. I can't believe so many of you actually stayed tuned for that, but I suppose that could be down to the raid as well. Thank you for the raid, Matty. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Catch you later, dudes.